What you looking at, buddy? Did you see how much a screen used one of these sold for in November? Now, when I show you the auction footage, we'd waited all day for it, and I'd actually gone home and I was having my tea, and there's a horrible whining noise in the background. That's the actifier, which I didn't realise the microphone would pick up.
At £25,000 then once, £25,000 then twice, for the third and final time of asking, I'm selling at £25,000. 27.5 with the hammer.
So this is the rather epic Trick or Treat Studios Chucky Doll. Now I know I've done a video on him before, and I'll link that at the end of this one. But it's one of my most watched videos, so when a box that is just off camera here came in, I thought this is an opportunity to do another Chucky Doll video. And another reason is one sold for a shit ton of money last November. Now that one was a screen used one, and I did take some video of it. It was sold at the prop store in London, and they put some videos and photographs of it online before the auction. I will show you the auction because it's quite interesting, but also what I wanted to do was show you this fella close up as well, because when you compare the pictures to the screen used one and this one, they are incredibly accurate. They have done a fantastic job. And as far as prop replicas go, I'll say that again, as far as prop replicas go, you don't often get really good screen accuracy. So I think Trick or Treat Studios have done a totally awesome job on this. One thing about them though, is on the box here, on the sides, you've got all the different characters that the toy was supposed to be in the movie. But what they've done is they've removed one of them, which is the Native American. Now early versions of this do have that figure on there, and it makes the boxes more collectible. But later ones don't have that Native American character on the side of the box. But I don't know why Mezco have left it on. I'll quickly show you the difference between the two boxes. That's the Native American on the smaller box, just on the side, and then what they've done for the Trick or Treat Studios is they've just removed the two weapons from his hands and the bit on the front of his dungarees, which look like that, and just had him look like he was skipping on the box. That's the scary face Chucky Doll.
Kind play.
It's one of our best sellers, that. Right, I'm going to show you this box that I've got just off camera. Do you Psycho knife? I'll just stand him up there so he can keep an eye on everything. Stay. So this in this box, description, doll, Child's Play 2, good guy plush doll. So this is from the second movie, and it's a plush version of the Chucky doll. I don't know what packaging it's in, I don't know what it's like, I haven't seen this. I ordered it blind, which is stupid, I shouldn't really do that. But let's open it up and see if they're any good. So unfortunately we don't have any out of packaging, which is a shame, but oh, he's cool. So this to me, although it looks like he's doing a bit of yoga, is, how do I get in the bag? Cut the bag open, that's how I get in the bag. Now this to me looks like a very good budget version of this one. Now this one retails at £485 in the shop, which is a lot of money. But then when you compare it to how good a replica it is to a screen used one, which I think is fantastic, and we will be showing you throughout the video, I think that is exceptional value as a prop replica. Now this, I think, is meant to be more like a scary toy that you sit in the corner . It's not quite as detailed as that one. The eyes aren't as good. Those ones have the crazy, just slightly offset eyes, which make it just look that bit more vacant and freaky. The outfit is a little bit more vibrant on this one. And I think what a lot of people are going to be doing is buying this and putting a wire frame in the body and saving themselves a couple of £100, because I think the retail on this is about 220 quid, possibly a little bit less or more, I'm not sure yet. I've not looked. Braces are a bit big. Shoes are the same, hands are the same, head's the same, eyes are cheaper, hair's the same. So it's very similar. Costume's a little bit cheaper than that one. The materials aren't as good as that. It's not got a knitted jumper, it's just fabric. But overall, I would say he's pretty awesome, wouldn't you? I think he agrees. But he is a little bit, you can't stand him up. That's the only problem with him. He's not very rigid. Oh, shoot. Nearly put him through the counter. I think I broke his nose. I might get social services onto me soon. Right, I'm going to put him away before I do any more damage. I'm going to put him away. Oh god, this is a grown man doing this. I'm going to put him away before I do any more damage to myself in the shop, and I'm going to show you this one in a bit more detail. I have no idea why those dungarees are so loose. He's a bit awesome. There's another one in there as well. It's like a little Chucky coffin. So this is a quick side-by-side review of the Trick or Treat life-size Chucky doll, which is kind of a screen-accurate version, versus the new release Plush doll, which doesn't have any sort of stiffeners in the arms, or there's a bit of padding in the body, but the legs are flappy. The hands are good. The shoes have this great detail on the soles, which is the same as that one. You've got the great laces as well, and this costume is a little bit thinner material. It's a little bit big and baggy fitting. I think those should be a little bit tighter, but they've obviously made them loose to make it easier to dress. The head's slightly different colours. The hair's thinner on this one, but I actually think it looks better. The face sculpt isn't as detailed as that one, and the eyes in that one are put in through the back, whereas these are just painted on. So, shouldn't hold him like that, should I? So there are differences, but there is at least a £200 saving on this one compared to that one. But you don't get a box with this one. Get him dressed properly. But he is still a great display piece all the same. And, you know, would freak anybody out if you hid him in the chair in the corner of the room. That's what this sort of thing is great fun for. Alright, mate. He's just gone for a proper Burton there. Before we take a look at the hammer price of the screen used version of the Chucky doll, I thought I'd mention two things. One, that with the screen used one, the only difference really is that the hair is a little bit shorter, and I think that's because over time it's got a bit scrunched up and probably just sort of shrunk with a bit of heat and gone a bit curly, and the shoes are faded. And really, if you wanted to make this look even more screen accurate, with a couple of photographs from the prop store auction, a little bit of weathering and a little bit of messing about with the hair, you could have an extremely screen accurate Chucky doll. And even if you didn't do that, with this model, I think they've done a fantastic job, and you have a really cool prop replica, which not many companies really go to that amount of detail, which I think that makes this epic. And also the Plush one was pretty good. Now he's not featuring in the video because we sold both of them over the weekend. Shouldn't hold him like that, should I? Which again shows how good they are. Right, let's check out the final hammer price on this guy.
£27,500 as the gavel fell. Now's your chance to fill it up to 30. 30,000 now I have. £30,000, then twice. 32.5. £35,000 I have now. My gavel is raised. It's now or never at £35,000. Sold.
Unbelievable. In the end he sold for a whopping 35k, and that's without the bidder's commission on top. So the screen used version of this went for a lot of money. Now I would be really cheesed off if that was me, having won the bid at 25 grand and then for them to carry on with the auction. I don't know if the original bidder actually had to spend another 10 grand to get the model or whether someone else sniped it from them, but I would be pretty cheesed off. 35 grand plus commission fees for one of these if it's screen used is a lot of money compared to what this costs at retail in the shop. That was shameless, wasn't it? Now another thing that sold in the same auction is an incredible Superman suit, a Christopher Reeve one from the early movies. And what I thought I'd do is I would show you that because that had quite an incredible hammer price.
I can go straight in 230. Now I've got 240. Who's got 250? Quickly next, carry it on. 250's now in. 250 is online. You're getting a big round of applause online at 250. Superman's costume going once, going twice. For Superman's costume at £250,000. Sold! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to have a bit of a break.
Now I'm on the push to reach 2,000 subscribers, and I think at the moment, currently, I'm about 195 off that. So thank you everyone who's come on board already, and if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like and subscribe, because there are other videos about toys and toy histories on this channel, and there'll be more coming up soon. Now later on this week we have a massive delivery. It's giftware mainly, not toys, but I am going to show that, and in my next video it's going to be one of these but with a massive twist, so keep your eye out for that as well. For now, if you've any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the week for more toy videos.